Hey guys, welcome to my little vintage channel. Last week I really got lucky and got a box of books, and I'm very happy that I got them because it's English books, and I usually do not get them where I live. In particular, I'm a big fan of Stephen King, and I would love to collect all the original books, the first printings and all that came out in the United States, but I just don't get them. I need to import them, and then you have like a lot of customs taxes and all, and shipping costs, additional shipping costs, like when you are paying 30-40 bucks, like just the shipping costs for a book. That's not feasible, financially feasible. So I need to be like on the lookout, actively look for books of Stephen King, and I found some in English, and I'm so happy. So let me show you what I got. It's a big box. Ooh, this is great. What a great feeling. Wait, where did I put the scissor? I had already started to open it up, but I forgot one little part. Okay. Thank you note, which is always nice. Life is too short not to be nice to each other. Now I have this box full of English books, and I'm so happy. I'll just show you what I got, right? So Ken Follett, I'm not reading him. Like, this is one of the books that was in the box, but it seems to be. Just want to look at date, signet. $1991. Right? No, there must be. Well, it's a little bit older. This is a book that came out in the 80s, I think, 1980 was it saying, and this must have come out later. So let me show you how it looks like. This is a great feeling, right? Upton Sinclair, The Jungle. I hate the jungle. I have no idea what kind of book this is. There's writing on some pages. $1986, I think. But I will have to look into this. Maybe some of the books are worth something. I think I will put the camera on the table, and I will just put the books on the table too. Alright, so these are the two that I've just shown you, and now I will continue. This was kind of nice. Almost certainly not a first edition or something, but I'm already glad that I have an English book. It's so hard to get them here. And the same is true for English comics, which I would love to collect. I love them, like, you know, with that feeling when you walk around and on the flea market, you find something rare comic. The translated ones just do not have the same energy to me very often. $1984. That's not bad. So I'm glad I got this one. Pet Cemetery. And these are the first like English or American Stephen King books that I have. It has a UK sign on it, so I assume this must have been for the British market. I'm not sure, but it's definitely possible that a lot of these are like British releases. I didn't even get so far to to learn all the editions yet because it's so hard to get them. Yeah, but this is like a nice cover too. The Shining. UK. So it's on the back. Oh. Why do that? There's something missing here. (1981) New English Library. Okay. That must be the line that this is. But it's okay. I will get the Americans at some point, like the American books. There's also stuff that I will donate. I don't know what this is. I don't want to find out, probably. This looks like something that I want nothing to do with. Put it away. No. Then this one. Dame of Sark. Yeah, this is British too. They are all British, I think. But it's a little success. (1994) must be at least. Yeah, but this one will be probably donated too. But the covers are nice. These have a really nice cover edition with this. It feels a little bit. You can feel it, and it's a nice cover. I love these books from the 80s and 90s. There are some very nice small edition horror books that you can find on the market. So this one I will definitely keep. Oh, and now I already see what brought me to buy it. The whole box. Whee! This is nice. I never thought that I would be able to get one in English. And yeah, this is probably one of the rarer Stephen King books from what I heard. And when I've seen this thing in the pack, in the box, I needed to have it. I'm not sure from one. It says first signet omnibus printing, November 1986. No idea. Cover printed in USA, printed in Canada. But this is great. I'm glad that I got this. I mean, the reason this book is rare is because it's featuring one of the stories that isn't reprinted anymore because it had like a negative content. This one, I think. And Stephen King wanted to distance himself from it at the time. I still see this book being printed in other languages, so I'm not sure. Or at least the German version, for example, isn't so expensive from what I've seen. Maybe the situation here is different. But I'm glad to have this book. This was worth it. This was definitely worth the whole book, the whole box for me, which I paid, I think, was something like $20. So I'm very happy about this. This is a very nice and hard to get book. And yeah, it helps me to get started a little bit with the English books. Yeah, then this one here. We'll definitely put this one into the donation bin. I'm just not really reading anything else than horror or movie literature and stuff, you know, like reviews about movies. I'm not reading drama. Gotta look at this one, what kind of edition it is, because this is a classic. I know this book. The movie came when I was a child and it ran all day long. And They often shown it. It says, oh yeah, 1983 maybe. I always look at the last date that's written there, and then I assume it must be from that date, because they wouldn't put that date in if it hadn't been already 1983, for example. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this one. Maybe I should read it. I'm sure it's a good book. But I'm a crétin. I need to look up that word. But yeah, not really into it. Then there's this one, William Thackeray, Vanity Fair. It says words classic, so I assume it's a classic. And it goes into the donation bin, probably. Essentially a commentary on hypocrisy and those ethical principles to which society pays lip service. I don't want anything to do with that. This is a book about food. I will probably keep this because Scottish food. It says something about Scottish food. Yeah. This is interesting. I will keep this one. Then I have, let me put these away so I have space. I have a few books, Tennessee Williams. And I know it's a famous author, but I have never read anything. And I don't think that's an author that's big here. And always when that's the case, it's an American author. Because European books and American books, like what they read in school, for example, is rather different. And so I have no idea who that is. And I'm not sure if I want to read it or not. Probably not. This is definitely, it looks a little bit like it's deeper than my mind can delve in. (1983). Yeah, I'll put these on a maybe bin, but I don't want to become too involved in literature and all. Here's another one. Very nice cover too. Same edition, probably same time frame where they made them so they fit. It's like a nice little set. Put them together, which is probably bad because now I need to look for the others. Yeah, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good so far. I'm very pleased, and I'm so happy about this one. I mean, I'm a member in a lot of in a Stephen King group, and this book is shown a lot. And I'm also a member in a horror book group, and there it's shown too. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's look into the stand first. Oh, here's something that's missing too, which is, I don't know what happened here. Doesn't look like a lot, maybe one page. (1980). New England Library. So then I got this one. I have not read this, and I love the cover. This is just the classic 80s and 90s style of, it's actually 90s, I think, probably. Or I think this was one of the later books, right? Let's see. Peter Straub. And I haven't read it. I started the audiobook, but had to stop. No, it's 80s. 85. Let's see. I wish I had a signed book of Stephen King, but it's really hard to get one if you're not rich. I had looked into all kinds of like pages and shops and all to get a signed copy of something because I'm a fan. But yeah, it's super hard to. I think he's not signing anymore, not in large scale, and I don't want to write like a sad story to get a signed book. Maybe I'll buy me one day. Then I got this, which is cool. Check this out. Dark Tower. I'm such a fan, and this is the first book with illustrations and all. This is really nice. I'm so happy that I have gotten this box. And I'm not the type of collector who collects stuff in perfect, pristine condition. I like everything when it looks like this. Like, you see, this kind of stuff. I like a book that has been read. I like books that have lived with their owners, with their previous owners. They went through good times and bad times. And that's the kind of stuff that I really, really enjoy collecting. Like low budget books and all. 1982. Printed in the USA. So this is a first Plume printing, September 1988. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. It probably means it's not a first edition. It's the first edition of the publishing house Plume. It is P on the right, I think, but this is a cool cover. Another book where I feel like now I need to have more. Like now I need the whole series and all. Okay, let's continue. The Last Whales. Oh, I can't read about whales. It makes me sad. They're such beautiful, beautiful animals, and I can't watch documentaries and all. They are so great and have such a rough time with us. Gotta give it away. Dan Brown. Never read a book. I'm sure it reads great, like Joe Rogan podcasts, like in a book about archaeology. Archaeology. I don't know how it's spelled, but you know what I mean. So I'm not sure if I keep it or not. Well, I'll put it on the left side because that's good. Then I have another Tennessee Williams book. This looks like nothing I want to read. Then I have a cookbook by Paul Newman. Isn't this nice? This is the kind of funny stuff. I mean, oh, there's a private signature. I don't want to... I'll first look to see if it's something personal and then I'll show it. Well, it's a personal signature from 1986 where someone gifted their friend this book for Christmas. Yeah, I like this stuff too. I will keep this just because it's funny. I mean, Paul Newman. I wouldn't really buy a cookbook from him. Like, I know him as an actor of the 70s and 80s, but I don't need a cookbook. Then here, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this looks so great. I'm so happy. Same edition of the other one, Dark Tower. I'm really happy today, and sometimes you get something for $10, $15, and it makes your whole week. And this is the way with this package. We are just in the middle of separating our Stephen King books between my wife and I, my soon-to-be ex-wife and I. And now I have a few that I can, like a few others that I can give her. it's always weird when you're splitting up the library, and I want to give as many as I can. I have a few doubles and all, so and this helps. This helps to to sort out German editions that I already have. Yeah, this is nice too. Stephen King again. I'm so happy today. But now this brings me a little bit more into the world of collecting old horror books, and I said to myself, if I do it, I will read them. I do not for the future want to collect stuff that I don't read or watch or hear. So I will probably have to read everything I keep. 1983. First signet printing, 1983. Yeah, this is cool. I love it. I wish it had been an even bigger package. I'm happy. Gorky Park, no idea. It sounds like a spy thriller about Russia. Yeah, okay. Goes away. I don't want to read about bad things. Only if it's horror. The Pillars of the Earth. I've read about this one. In German it's called Die Säulen der Erde. The Pillars of the Earth. Yeah, I will keep it. I will keep this one. So, only two more. Here's a big one. The Sands of Time. Sounds kind of nice. But I do not know what it is. It's about nuns. I don't read about religion and stuff. Yeah, but it's a nice book. Feels a little bit like a first edition or something like that. Okay, last book. Should have probably did the Bachmann books, that last one, but this is nice too. Yeah, same cover and all. Has a UK price on it, so these are first English library, new English library. Yeah. Yeah, this one I have, and these two I think I need. But this is cool. I'm very happy today. Had to unbox them right away. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I will move these upstairs into my office, so I have them on, like, in the background and all. One thing that I really would like to have is the series of the Dark Tower. I don't even know if these all came out for the series. A selection of the Book of the Month Club. So this is a book club edition. Apparently, I've heard that word before, and I know book clubs from over here. We have them too, but it's like, I'm not so involved in how they print their own editions. But this is a beautiful book, and I will try to get the others too. I like Dark Tower. I'm a big fan, and was in the theater of the Dark Tower movie, and we were pretty. I don't want to say angry, disappointed. We went mad. We were disappointed, and I hope that the new adaptation of the Dark Tower will be better. Like, I'm a big fan of Flanagan and everything he does, and I think he's behind this, if I recall correctly. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to see it. Gives me a reason to stick around and try to enjoy life. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And for the future, I want to do more videos, and I want it only to make me happy. I I want to keep this vintage thing from becoming a job. I realized that because my health isn't good, and I am very like vulnerable to stress. So I like instantly took a step back when I realized this is getting too much work to show everything that I would love to show. So for the future, I will focus on the stuff that I really like. Maybe just do a few more reels with the other stuff, but not so much. And I want to do more videos like this where I'm really happy about it. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye.